I just picked up your signal again. How's everything?
I am well, Amani. If you can receive my transmission, I suppose I must be near the vertical shaft?
Yep, you are. Ooh, even better. Remember I told you about that enormous quartz structure at the bottom of the vertical shaft? I've been calling it the core. You're approaching that. I'm glad I get to watch this in real time. Hey, check it out. Those are harvester roots, aren't they? All converging at the top of this structure? Yeah, you know what? This thing has been engineered. No way is it naturally occurring. I bet it gathers the energy from those harvesters all over the cave. Let's see. In an electrochemical system like this, the enthalpy would be calculated as a function of...
You are suggesting it was constructed by the sentients. For what purpose?
I have generated an assumption. This object is similar to a power station. It delivers energy into the core. I can measure the amount of power the core is receiving. This is extremely useful to humans. I have developed this interface to expose core power to you. This interface is contained on your map. A harvester contributes 1 unit of core power when its chamber is at biomass level 4. It contributes 2 units at biomass level 5.
Core power? I wonder what the core needs power for.
This has made an impression. The systems of this cave had seemed natural to me, but it is increasingly hard to believe it could have evolved this way.
So, remember how I asked if you felt like chatting a while back? Well, stand still for a moment at the top of this quartz peak. That's where reception is best. We don't have to chat, but I'd like to. I'm curious about what's going through your head.
Amani, how did you discover the signal, when so many scientists on Earth have scrutinized the cave without noticing it?
Well, you can't blame them. Even if it were a conventional FHSS encoding, it still would have looked like background noise. The trick was that Octo found it first. I programmed him to search for patterns in his input data, any search he could dream up. I thought if we found life on Mars, it would be nothing like life on Earth, so we needed Octo to look in ways even we weren't thinking of. Boy, was I wrong about that. But it did help Octo find the signal. When I saw he used that scanning subroutine, I knew something was up. So I poured over all the readings coming from that location until I found it.
You programmed Octo to search for patterns, but you were not on that development team.
Oh.
Amani, is there something you should tell me about Octo?
Oh, yeah. I think he left behind those cameras so he could maintain contact with the surface. Or maybe as a trail for us to follow. Since he left them at interesting locations we'd probably visit.
How is it that you programmed Octo when you were not on the Octo development team?
Oh, yikes. You're not gonna let that go, huh? Oh, I'm gonna be in so much trouble. Look, the project director sanctioned it, but yeah, it was a secret. He liked my ideas and wanted me to help with the programming. Liang, I'm really worried that Octo is lost because of me. His behavior seems erratic. I really hope you find him. If his data is valuable enough, then maybe it will have been worth it. Hey, you researched all the Megazoa. The periscopes, harvesters, Hydron-Maxes, Farron-Maxes, and Levitroph. Got some new theories to share with me?
The puzzle pieces mostly fit together. The Farron-Maxes pump magma to warm the caves. The ice melts to water, which the Hydron-Maxes keep flowing.
And the Byzania keep the heat and moisture from escaping. Life is possible. It's kind of like a human body.
Or a well-oiled machine. The periscopes took the initial step. They awoke and triggered the Farron-Maxes to begin the thawing process.
But why, right? What's with these things lying dormant for billions of years, only to wake up just a year ago? What changed? How about this guess? The outpost was built around then. Then we pressurized and heated the biodome over it. The periscopes should really be nicknamed snorkels. All those little cilia breathing in slowly, sniffing for something.
And they were confused. They sensed the changes caused by the biodome. But that could not have been what they evolved to detect. I'm also perplexed by the Levitroph. They expand upwards with a force that can crush the cave. Why would that have evolved?
So, do you miss home?
I feel a connection with these caverns. The interwoven threads of life. The harmony of purpose. But, yes, of course, I will be grateful to return to Earth safely. Do you miss it?
Yeah, I'll be really glad to see my sisters and my mom. I told her you're the one stuck in the cave, but she's such a nervous Nelly. Plus everyone at the GSA.
Yes, it would be good to greet our colleagues. Also to have dinner with my brother-in-law's family, who I have not visited with in some time.
So, how's Art treating you?
We are fortunate that he functions at all.
Come on, you don't think it's even just a little bit funny? I mean, it's gotta be nice to have some company, right?
I suppose.
So, you're kind of all the rage on Earth right now. Pretty much the only thing on the news. Will the world's most famous astronaut survive his harrowing ordeal in the Martian cave? Discovery of all this alien life. And they don't even know about the sentience. No way is the GSA gonna let that one out until they've researched it firsthand. Makes for pretty good headlines, you gotta admit. I think they're getting sick of dealing with me for information, though. You hate talking to them, and they hate talking to me. Rough. So, do you miss home?
I feel a connection, but yes.
Yeah, I'll be really glad to see.
Yes, it would be good to greet our colleagues. Also to have dinner with my brother-in-law's family, who I have not visited with in some time. And we have attained significant depth in this cave. We may be approaching an exit, Hart.
Liang, I'm picking up your signal. And you're next to the cave opening, the one just above the canyon floor. This is unbelievably awesome. I didn't tell you before because I thought it might be discouraging, but there's only one nearby opening that could possibly provide access out of the cave. But hey, you're right next to it. I think you're gonna make it, old fella.
You are very generous with your words, Amani. I hope you are correct. Amani, I've reached a dead end. This is not an exit after all.
What? No way. That area is like totally not solid on the scanners. All kinds of little chambers and stuff.
But they do not connect. I found no other passages and this way is blocked.
Blocked by what? Maybe I can do something from here. Or maybe some of the base camp equipment.
I'm not close enough to the surface for you to help, but... The boulders blocking this tunnel appear to be weak.
Oh, okay, yeah, so great, yeah. Do you have a pry bar or something?
They are far too large. I will need to destroy them with explosives.
Explosives? Where are you gonna get explosives?
This ecosystem has a...
The Pharenzoa! Its seeds totally blow up. You can blast your way through those boulders. Get to it. We'll have a lot of exploding to do. And you'll make it back to base camp from there, definitely. Maybe just a little frostbite is all. Liang? Why did you stop moving? Everything okay? Is your suit not... Well, what is it?
What is my purpose?
What the heck is this? Some kind of senior moment? You're coming here to base camp to be rescued.
Yes, but not for many months. There is no hurry.
Well, I didn't want to say anything, but I was kind of thinking the same thing.
I have a sense about Left Cavern. There are mysteries buried here. Secrets to be discovered.
Yeah, think about all the things we found. Reservoirs, signals, megazoa, different weird plants. Lots of stuff we haven't figured out completely.
We have discovered the existence of sentient life. It should be investigated further. Yet, why should it be me who does this? The GSA will want to plan a new mission based on what we have learned. They will not want me risking my life for my own glory.
Glory? Since when have you been motivated by glory? If you're thinking about heading back into that cave, I know it's for some other reason. It's up to you, Leon. I'll support you either way.